Have you ever wondered why some people seem to succeed effortlessly, while others struggle to make even the smallest progress? The secret, as James Clear reveals in his transformative book Atomic Habits, lies in the power of small, daily actions. Imagine a snowflake. Alone, it's hardly noticeable, but when they accumulate over time, they can create an avalanche. This is the concept of atomic habits. They are the tiny, seemingly inconsequential routines we perform every day, like brushing your teeth or making your bed. On their own, they might not seem like much, but over time, these small habits compound, leading to significant changes. In the book, Clear shares the story of the British cycling team, who transformed their performance by focusing on 1% improvements in everything they did. Bit by bit, these tiny changes added up to a monumental success. Remember, it's not the magnitude of our actions, but the consistency of them that brings about real, lasting change. What can we learn from James Clear's Atomic Habits that will help us in our personal and professional lives? Let's dive into some of the key lessons that can truly transform our daily routines. One of the central tenets of Atomic Habits is that systems are more important than goals. Goals are about the results we want to achieve, but systems are about the processes that lead us there. If you're a writer, your goal might be to write a book, but your system is the schedule you follow each day. Clear suggests that focusing on the system rather than the goal is the real key to success. Next, Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change. Make it obvious, make it attractive, make it easy, and make it satisfying. These laws guide the formation of good habits and the breaking of bad ones. For instance, if you want to read more, you can make it obvious by placing a book on your bedside table, make it attractive by choosing a book that interests you, make it easy by starting with just a few pages a day, and make it satisfying by enjoying the sense of accomplishment after each reading session. Finally, Clear emphasizes the role of identity in habit formation. He suggests that habits are not just actions, but expressions of our identity. If you want to become a person who exercises regularly, you should start thinking of yourself as that person. Each time you exercise, you're casting a vote for the identity of a fit person. Over time, the more votes you cast, the more you reinforce this identity, and the stronger the habit becomes. These lessons from Atomic Habits remind us that small changes can lead to big results. They encourage us to examine our daily routines, our systems, and our identities, and to make the necessary adjustments to foster positive habits. As James Clear says, habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. So, what habits will you start building today? How can you apply the lessons from Atomic Habits to your own life? To start, let's consider the power of making good habits obvious. If you wish to read more, for instance, keep a book on your bedside table or at your desk, somewhere you can see it regularly. By making the habit visible, you're more likely to engage with it. Next, make the habit attractive. Pair something you need to do with something you want to do. If you want to exercise more but love listening to audiobooks, why not combine the two? The enjoyment from the audiobook becomes a reward for the habit of exercising. Now let's talk about making habits easy. Reduce the friction between you and your desired habits. If you want to eat healthier, prepare meals in advance. This way, when hunger strikes, you're not left scrambling and reaching for unhealthy, convenient options. Lastly, make your habits satisfying. Immediate rewards can reinforce your habits. If you're trying to save money, transfer a small amount into a savings account each time you resist a non-essential purchase. Seeing your savings grow can be an immediate and satisfying reward. Yet it's important to remember, change doesn't happen overnight. It's about making small, incremental changes that add up over time. It's about showing up every day, even when progress seems slow. It's about being patient with yourself and realizing that every step, no matter how small, is a step in the right direction. Repetition is key here. The more you repeat a habit, the more ingrained it becomes, the more automatic it feels. So, start small, start now, and keep going. And finally, keep this in mind. Habits are not about having something. They are about becoming someone. They're about the kind of person you wish to be. And that's the real beauty of Atomic Habits. They're not just about achieving a goal. They're about the journey, the person you become along the way. Remember, every action you take is a vote for the type of person you wish to become. Make those votes count.